Ladies and gentlemen, it is Chris Best doing the Raw Patrol here. Getting started here, just trying to get to the channel here that I'm for the show. Running in just a little bit late here. Carl, are you with me?
I think I'm here. I don't know why the webcam that I'm using right now is not showing any video. Very, very odd.
Your microphone sounds weird too.
Really?
Yeah. Like it sounds like somebody's like covering the mic and you're trying to talk.
Let's try this. See if this works. Is this working right now?
You sound just slightly clearer.
Okay, I don't know why this webcam is not working. Let's see.
There we go. Got you now.
Wow, that was very, very interesting. Having some real weird situations going on here. I know this guy as well, OMD, has had some weird situations going on when it comes to the program that we're using right now, StreamYard. I know StreamYard has kind of gone through some changes, and that might be kind of what's going on. I don't know right now, but we're looking at Backlash was raucous, just as this show here has started out kind of rocky. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Well, I didn't have any issues after I ran the cleaner on my comp, so
good.
And that's what I did too this weekend, by the way. So I'm hoping for no lag tonight.
We will see for sure.
So I will be talking to our friend Mr. Perish a little bit later on and getting a new code to jump in.
Right. I also, once again, have another technician coming to my house on Wednesday.
Okay.
The last technician couldn't get access to the server room down on the first floor.
Gotcha.
So I got to call ahead to my super to let them know that the tech's coming in so that they can get that access.
Makes sense. I get it.
But I was going to say, when OMD appeared, I was going to say his name, and he appears. I believe in OMD.
Perfect.
Sorry, I've been reignited on my fandom for Joe Hendry over the last few weeks, so.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Nope.
I'm at the point where next year's Royal Rumble, I want him to be the surprise entrant from TNA for the men's Royal Rumble.
Right.
Yep. So it looks like my camera's gone out again. Bear with me.
Yep.
So I did not get to see all of Backlash. I started watching it at midnight on Saturday. And
do you have PVR options on your TV at all, OMD?
No.
Okay. Because I was going to say, like, record the program, you know?
There is a thing that comes up that says record, but I think I tried it once, but I've never been able to find a recorded program, so.
Gotcha.
So I started watching this at midnight, so I did see the opening match, the Orton and Owens versus the Bloodline. Woke up at the end of the women's tag title match because I dozed off on the couch. Don't remember seeing the end of the pay-per-view. Obviously I see Priest won.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, but yes, this was perhaps the loudest crowd in WWE history in Lyon, France.
Now, you did catch Tonga Loa's return to the WWE, yes. Right?
Yes.
And I'm saying return because he was Camacho in NXT WWE. So
I got video back for now.
I'm really
taking it off of the laptop
Tonga
itself.
Loa to have a better push than what he did when he was Camacho.
I'm absolutely hoping he will. Oh, and it looks like we are going to open things after they'd cut their promo with Finn Balor's match.
Right. Pete, it is so good
Oh.
to see you. Thank you so much for coming in, brother.
Welcome, Pete. Good to see you, my friend.
Okay, so this here clarifies what we're going to see. Well, we're looking at the Queen of the Ring women's bracketing, and it is going to be the winner on the Raw side taking on the winner on the SmackDown side for the finals.
Okay.
In the finals.
Right.
And the same goes for the men's. I kind of like that. I really like that.
Me too.
And we were just discussing this. How is this going to work?
It is going to be a Raw and SmackDown bracket.
Nice.
So
that.
they were just saying that McIntyre can't compete tonight.
No, he has been replaced by Jey Uso due to his fractured elbow.
Yep.
So the doctors, WWE doctors, have pulled McIntyre.
Right.
Which really sucks because he just signed that extension on his contract.
Yes, he did. As has Seth Rollins now.
Nice.
Yeet.
Yeet. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm all right.
So
FYI,
far,
I will not be here for the entire show. I work tonight, starting at about 10:30. So I am going to be taking my leave at about 9:30.
Okay.
Okay. That sucks, but I mean, shoot job is the shoot job.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm just going to put this out there, but I really love that vest that Damian Priest has.
Oh, yeah. He's been wearing very similar ones this entire time, but I kind of like that black and white look that's going there, the faded white.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even like JD's got this kind of the same thing, very similar on. Dominic has his own kind of variation on things as well. And then you got Balor.
His cow cut vest.
Right?
The cattle vest.
Which I'm still saying he stole that from The Rock because The Rock wore it first.
He did.
I'm sorry and thank you. Okay. Let's see where this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Macho Man in the background?
The Macho King.
Uh-oh. Oh. I thought shenanigans were going to happen with Dom there.
Oh, we got the Prime in the background again.
This matchup from Backlash with AJ and Finn was absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what kind of dapperness is he looking like tonight? There he is. Strap Daddy himself. Oh, no first round bye.
Oh.
Oh. The match happens now. There we go. Right? Surprise!
There we
Spin. Let me know when you guys see who when he comes out.
I declared that you can't call him main event Jey Uso because he failed to win the main event.
Yeah, but he's still incredibly over, and
I know, I'm just messing.
He still deserves that main event spot, you know. And believe me, I believe he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder after Saturday.
Right?
Right. Yeah, I would say so. What was that?
Yeah. We're yeeting.
That was funny sounding.
I'm trying to turn my light on here, and I realized I didn't even have my light plugged into my computer.
Oh,
It generally helps. Where is Raw tonight?
Hartford.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
what was that, OMD?
Said Connecticut.
This is all we heard. What?
It's in Hartford, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
That's how it's spelled.
Oh, you were hilarious.
Ken Kniff from Connecticut.
Do you know this guy Vince from Stanford?
Yeah, just like everybody knows Bob from Canada.
Right.
I know a Bob from Canada.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I have an aunt named Bobby
Oh, dear God.
that we call Bob for short.
I used to hang with someone who was named Bobby Lynn.
I went to school with somebody named Bobby Lynn, and my aunt is actually, her full name is Bobby Lynn as well.
Oh,
I know a Bobby Joe.
I've known a Bobby
I'm sure
Lynn
you
and
do.
a Bobby Joe.
Dated a girl named Bobby Joe at one point.
Bubba likes to Bobby Joe for apples.
Thank you, Carl. At least one of my friends has some respect. Ass. How?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you could rip on OMD
Leave it alone,
and how
Chris.
the Leafs did on Saturday.
They got screwed.
Yeah,
Did you see that no call?
I did actually.
Yeah.
screwed. I mean, I don't think they got screwed. I think they did exactly what Cinderella does when she gets to the ball.
Yep.
What's the matter, Bubba?
Nothing.
What'd Cinderella do when she got to the ball? You know. I'll leave it there.
Oh my God.
Whoa, this is early. We're getting our pal Scott Stanford already.
Wow.
He
Oh,
usually doesn't show up in.
Best bud now. Not
Oh.
buddy and pal. It's our best bud.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, since it's legal in Canada, right?
Yep.
Why not incorporate something like that? Our best bud.
Well, then my best bud is sitting all grinded up on my table waiting for me to smoke later.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're in Canada, and that's a personal choice.
Yeah.
Please do not cancel our account.
No,
Okay.
don't. I do it for medical purposes anyway, so
I don't think they care.
no.
Oh, these platforms care.
Yeah. We're just not doing it on air, so
That's what I meant. They don't like. They'd cancel you anyway. They don't care. Oh. Thank you, Scott. Stanford. Schmanford. I tell you, I'm just gonna kill this. Ah!
So, Carl, have you had
Yeah.
you had a look at the lineup for the King of the Ring, other than what we saw for the graphics there for tonight?
No.
No.
I didn't know
Oh.
that there was anything out there and available for us to take a look at, or I may have actually done so.
yes, there is 4 male and 4 female qualifying matches tonight.
Right, but that bracket showed a lot more than just 4 matches that are happening. Like they showed like everything, right? So I was kind of like, but I haven't seen anything about that as of yet. I'm sure it's probably out there somewhere, but I have not seen that.
Right.
One of the matches that I'm totally looking forward to that's happening tonight is Ricochet and Ilja Dragunov.
Oh, yes, that I knew about. I forgot, but I knew about.
That one, I'm already calling it. It's my match of the night.
Oof. Jey Uso is good, but he's no AJ Styles. I don't think that this matchup is going to have the same caliber that they did on Backlash.
No, I agree with you, but this match is already meeting my expectations as far as what Finn and Jay can do.
Oh, no, definitely. Definitely. This matchup is doing great. Don't get me wrong.
I actually picked Finn to win this one.
Finn to win, Finn to win, Finn to win, Finn to win, Finn to win.
Mr. Best, I can hear your birds.
How are they doing?
I only have one bird, dude.
Okay, well, I can hear
You
your
have
bird.
one?
Yeah,
That sounds like 2.
it's probably because I'm in my living room's like super echoey. So
Yeah, I always thought you had 2 birds, dude.
I did have 2, but one of them passed away. So
Oh, that sucks.
I thought about getting a second one, but I realized that he's already like become territorial. So getting a second bird would not be a good idea.
Probably not.
But yeah, I see the Macho King at ringside now too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's trying to
Was
bop
a-
the yeet out of Jay.
That was
Okay.
a bit of a sloppy pin there.
Yeah. Well, I think it was just kind of meant to be. It was supposed to be that sloppy, nonchalant, yeah, I've got this in the bag type of pin, right?
Yeah, I'm cocky. I know I'm not going to get this pin, but I'm going to show that I can get you down to the ground and pin you.
Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of, very arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And while this is cool to be able to do on Monday Night Raw, these first rounds, qualifier or tournaments and stuff like this, I wish that they would still just do it all in one night.
Yep. As Bubba and I discussed on the preview show on the Boar's Nest.
Yeah.
You know
Whoa,
what?
just
They
tossed
still
another ring.
kind of could.
Yep.
They have enough matches in the first round that they could go second round and then have third and final in one night.
Yep.
And if they do that, I will be more than happy.
Absolutely.
I just don't want that the King and Queen of the Ring PLE only has the one matchup, the final.
Right. Exactly. I'm with you there.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I think I've just become more accustomed to it because we haven't had a full one night King of the Ring tournament really since 95. So,
yeah. But we also haven't had it annually like we did back in the day.
true.
That's
It's been
very
very
true.
Sporadic.
It's been very sporadic. Whenever whenever WWE wants to do a special event, they always go to the King of the Ring for that, you know?
Right.
Did you guys notice that our reigning, defending King of the Ring is not even involved in this shit this year? Pardon my language, sorry.
And who was that?
Xavier Woods.
See, that's what I mean. Like, most people are going to be like, who is that?
Yeah.
Because they haven't used him into a capacity of this is our King of the Ring. People forget.
Yeah, he's come out maybe 2, maybe 3 times with that crown and scepter. Maybe.
Right? Maybe.
Yeah. However, the King of the Ring prior to Xavier Woods is in the tournament, that being Sheamus.
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
We are in for the Burger Banger match tonight.
However,
GUNTHER.
I could swear, though, didn't Xavier Woods a couple of weeks ago say he was announcing his intentions to be in the King of the Ring?
And then
I believe he did.
To
Gunther.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was like a match to see who goes into the King of the Ring.
It wasn't. Like, I thought tonight's matches were actually qualifiers for the King of the Ring, not first round.
Right. A whole world of what do we know, apparently.
Yeah. Although I still do like the fact that it's going to be Raw and SmackDown fighting each other in the end. It's kind of like when you look at the NHL, Eastern Conference versus Western Conference for the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
I like that.
But this, again, is something where I would have loved to see NXT get involved as well, and not just the recent call-ups.
Let them have their own in one night. Make them the king of NXT.
Yeah.
They already have their breakout tournaments in the Dusty Rhodes Classic anyway, so
yeah. And speaking of kings, there is a certain king no longer affiliated with WWE as they have parted ways with Jerry Lawler.
I am going to correct you on that one, OMD, because it's only his broadcast contract that's come to an end. He still has his Legends deal.
So I don't know. From what I read, they have parted ways.
No, it's just his broadcast contract that's come to an end.
So
which is all right because like we didn't really need the king anymore on TV,
No.
you know.
That means that we can't use them for any special PLEs or events or anything too now.
No.
No.
In a broadcast
Because of-
capacity.
True. Because his Legends deal would probably still permit him to appear on TV every once in a blue moon.
Right. But if the broadcasting side of things is gone, then it means that, we won't get them for like Raw Rewind or Flashback or any of those types of things that they decide to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like, you're saying like Raw 25, for instance, when him and JR called all the action over at the Manhattan Center.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The Drew Gulak saga, there's a lot to unwrap with that one.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes, there is.
Perhaps something we can talk about on Turnbuckle Talk tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We could discuss a little bit, sure.
Yeah, leads coming in saying they may use the King for the kickoff show as long as CM Punk isn't involved. I've actually been really enjoying Punk on the kickoff show. Him and Biggie have been doing some wonderful work on the kickoff.
That they absolutely have. As well, CM Punk is in attendance tonight at Raw.
Oh, I'm sure. Why wouldn't he be?
How interesting is it that the both of them are both Drew and Punk are now down with arm injuries?
Well, it's because Punk prayed for it to happen to Drew.
Well, that's true.
True enough, eh? Oh, man. There we go.
What a fantastic match, though, we've got here with Jay and Finn starting the show off.
Ooh, the coup de grace not hit. Oh,
But he connected with that spear.
wow.
Oh,
Interesting.
yeah.
What?
No.
Why is this? I thought he was hurt.
He is. He's got the thing over his elbow. I'm a little bit perplexed at that, but okay.
J1. Okay, that's interesting.
Wow.
It's good to see you too, Bulkster. Yeah, this was not good to see. I was not happy with this.
Yeah.
I was not happy with the finish. This matchup was absolutely perfect.
Yep.
To an extent. The finish I was not happy with. I think Jay does not need a king of the ring to be able to get him to that higher level, I guess you could say. He's already at that level. He doesn't need this.
No, he doesn't.
Same argument could be made for Finn Balor, but Finn Balor is kind of pushed to the back of the Judgment Day right now. So having him get this and win this would be better in my books.
Okay, but let's let this story play out a bit, because Drew came out with obviously the intentions of costing Jay the King of the Ring. Who's to say that he still doesn't do it as the rounds move on?
Right.
Yeah, but at this point, the damage is done. Jay shouldn't need this win.
No.
Finn needs this win for round 1 of the tournament.
Right.
Yeah.
This might be a night of disappointment for me because we're going to have Ivy Nile taking on, who is it, Zoey Stark?
Yes.
Tonight.
In a Queen of the Ring first rounder.
Yeah, Queen of the Ring first round. I want Zoey, but I have a feeling it's not going to be.
Okay. See, I wanted Ivy, but I have a feeling it is going to be Zoey.
Oh.
And see, I love both women, so regardless, I win.
Right. I love Ivy, like 100%. You all know that.
Yeah.
But Ivy is doing good things right now, and I think Zoey needs this. Zoey needs this little bit of a push.
Mm-hmm.
She does.
Yeah, because she, I'm not going to lie, she did kind of falter after the whole Trish Stratus, Becky Lynch storyline. I thought they were going somewhere with her and Shayna. I really still want them to go somewhere with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But on her own, she's been lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if she does this might be something to help her get up that next little level. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm
Right.
not sure how much truth there is to it, but apparently the winners of the King and Queen of the Ring will receive a title shot.
As it should be.
So, where I'm not a Zoey fan, I said the exact same thing. She needs the win. And then we do have Shayna competing one-on-one tonight as well in a Queen of the Ring match.
Right.
What I'm looking forward to in these tournaments, though, is the stories that could be told with the competitors in this match, in these matches, actually.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Bubba looks like he is on a side mission.
I kind of am. I'm trying to find some footage of the... we had their name come up in our podcast just before this show.
Are you talking about Gunther
the two
and
Samoans?
Tamatonga and Tongaloa?
Yeah.
Or Gorillas of Destiny?
Gorillas of Destiny. Yeah, I'm trying to find some of their footage from...
Oh.
So that I could... Because I want to do a little research. I want to see how badass these two guys really were.
Oh, honestly, just YouTube, man. You'll find a lot of New Japan stuff.
That's what I'm... Yeah. I kind of got sidetracked.
Dude. Yeah, Gorillas of Destiny. Damn.
Or just put in G.O.D.
I'm just so happy to see Tongaloa back in the WWE.
Yes. Now, this poses an interesting question is now, where does Jacob Fatu side? Does he side with Roman and the Usos or Solo and the GOD?
Solo. I very much still think he could join them.
I'd say Solo as well. It means then it kind of like that new age. Right. I did look up Tamatonga. Great. Tell me, What do you think? What did you think of what you saw of Tama Tonga from New Japan? Apparently tonight we missed an interesting ride to work from Pete. Everybody needs to go check out his channel. Pete kind of put it in there, and we can make sure or shoot it over to me somehow, and we will get something done up for you for that as well, because we want to help promote that for you too.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Leeds too for his TikTok though, because I'm an avid plane viewer, and that's what Leeds shows on his channel is like planes taking off and landing and things like that.
Okay,
I think it's fucking cool. Pardon my language.
Leeds Delivers on YouTube. Go and look it up.
Yep.
Oh, damn, Drew. Careful. Oh, code.
Oh, code? Oh, yeah, I just saw it. Okay, just as the car takes off, right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, he's driving the new Chevy McLaren. Yeah.
I thought it was good and made me look forward to Backlash. And what you think of the simulation I did? Simulation was great. You always deliver when it comes to that, and I thought that it was fantastic. I think, definitely you should continue doing that, and being able to change some of those different settings on there, I think really helped it out.
I keep opening up the wrong app to take the image, but I got it now. Bam.
You're not missing much. Punk is walking from the back up through Gorilla. Saw Chad Gable, gave him a fist bump.
Yeah.
And making his way out now.
Okay, so did that same thing they did with Sami Zayn then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. I lost audio. Let's do what I did last time this happened.
Right? Good observation. No arm brace.
He hasn't had the arm brace for about a week now. This week and last week.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, those walkthrough gorillas, like gorilla position, I think it's great. As long as it's not overdone.
Yes.
Yeah, like once an episode maybe is fine. Or once every couple of episodes. Drink from his suffering. Even now, you doubt us. But soon, you will understand that all we ever wanted was a chance. That was from the video. Everything I just read there from the QR code.
Right. Oh,
It showed in the video.
Too bright, Carl.
Is that from the?
That's from the QR code.
Oh, right on.
Because I pulled up the video for this.
Scroll all the way to the bottom.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
And click the Raven.
And then it asked me to open up as a PDF. So
Oh, that's going to be something difficult to.
Send it to me, Carl. I'm sure I could figure it out. I'm good at those things. If you can, I mean.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Okay. I was going to say, don't break your phone trying to do it.
No, my phone won't break.
I booted mine today. Didn't even mean to.
Okay, I sent you a screenshot, so
Okay,
you should
that's
be
fine.
able to see that. Oh,
it's one of those figure out the words.
yeah.
it's the vowels.
Right? Ironic, isn't it? Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
A little
Ooh, that's going to be fun to figure out. I know.
Yeah.
11 is Y.
Yeah, the use of social media is fantastic. Damn right.
You know what? Done properly like this, it really brings you in. But I feel it keeps kayfabe.
Right.
If that's really the term to use, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, it's story time. Story time with Punk. Okay, that's a good way to think of it. Okay. Oh, that scared me for a moment. I thought he was going to use a different word. Acknowledgement. Okay.
I'm going to focus on that puzzle a little later. I'm trying to listen to the Punk and focus on that puzzle. It's not happening.
Right. That camera work right there. Good. Good.
That close up emphasizing Punk's emotion to the situation.
Uh-huh.
Chef's kiss on that one. For those of you who aren't in production, that's what a close-up is supposed to do. Emphasize the emotion on the character.
Ooh, face breaking. That'll be fun.
Okay, I'm glad that he went to that. I'm glad that he went to the watch. Okay, looks like we got a new catchphrase here from CM Punk.
As much as some people don't like this guy, how can you like how? Why? The guy is great on the mic.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you none of that was scripted.
Not what he said to the camera afterwards. That was pretty funny.
No, that was definitely not scripted. Wow.
He's going to be hiding in a bowl of haggis just so he can attack Drew McIntyre.
And break his face.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
break his face. Oh, here's good old Ricochet.
I knew we were going to get some sort of interaction between these two.
Yeah, I figured so as well. I'm just trying to scan the background.
Oh, me
We
too.
already got a code that came up, but who can we see in the background possibly when Strowman's on screen?
A little bit
Oh,
hard
it's
to
the
see
old
with all
tag
that.
team partners. There we go, Braun Strowman.
And here we go with IYO SKY coming out. I forget who she's taking on, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any of it.
I thought it
IYO
was
is taking
Natalya.
on Natalya.
Oh, so IYO's going to win.
Yep.
Well, of course she is. There we go. Now IYO's coming out.
By the way, this is the first time we're seeing her since she lost the women's title at WrestleMania.
Yes.
Yes, it is. And I tell you, look out, because if she comes back the way I think she's coming back, Natalya's just getting the holy Hannah kicked out of her.
Yep.
Sorry, I stuttered on that. I just wanted to make sure I didn't say anything stupid.
Conspicuous by her absence is Asuka, but she is preparing for her own Queen of the Ring first round matchup tonight.
No, that's true.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Carl, how glad are you that we're going to be talking about Asuka matches again?
Oh, so happy. Oh.
And yes, I used your old term, Asuka, because she still dresses like Kana. So,
Right?
Okay, I gotta go change the batteries for my vape. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Lame excuse. Did you guys catch during Backlash the little mini thing that Kevin Owens going into KO going into Cody Rhodes' locker room and stealing a banana?
No.
You
No,
didn't catch that?
But
lucky day.
I wouldn't put it past KO to do that.
I have it on video. He sees the logo for one Cody Rhodes, peeks the door, oh, nobody's in here. Jumps in, jumps out with the banana.
Interesting.
I just caught that on my TikToks. I'm gonna follow that WWE.
Bulkster saying that he hopes that Kyrie is feeling better after Backlash. She may have been concussed from that one botch spot.
Yeah, we covered that in depth on our show because the Bulkster actually rewatched the match and marked down every tag that was made to make sure that the final call was the right two people. And
Okay.
it was.
Okay,
It was.
good.
And he did catch that after they did the double power bomb. That's when she seemed off. We'll say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I could swear,
she
Bubba,
lost
that you
track of
said
where
that
she
you
was.
saw. I could swear, Bubba, that you said you saw a blind tag somewhere in there.
I thought I did, but the Bulkster said that anytime they got near each other, he would, really pay attention when they were near the corner to see if there was tags or blind tag, anything. And he marked it all down. And at the end of it, it was the right two people got pinned. And yeah, it went sideways after that double power bomb move. I guess the second time they picked her up and then did it again, her head bounced off the mat a little bit. So, and after that, she wasn't right. Yeah, Bulkster had a whole sheet, dude. It was like, the things that we used to write our speech on.
Yep.
Yeah, he
cue
had
cards.
one of those cue cards. Yeah, full of ticks and circles and.
Jeez, yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man.
So the boy did his homework. Let's just put it that way.
I did for my first pay-per-view review. I literally took notes on every little thing that happened, only to find out I didn't have to do that.
Right. Yeah, that I did notice. Kyrie tried to pin Jade twice as the non-legal partner. That I did catch.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's Natalya.
Natalya. Queen of Hearts is soon to retire.
When did she say that?
It's been rumored for a while. She's doing a lot more stuff with the NXT.
Oh.
She's been helping with the talent and stuff more than.
I see exactly what you did, Perish, you asshole.
What?
I see exactly what he's doing now.
So, Bubba,
I just want to pull out one beer, and guess what? This is my second round. Just saying. See OMD what they look like?
So yeah, it's rumor, but I can't remember where I seen it. Had put out a statement that her in ring on TV is coming to an end. She never gave a date. She just said it's coming to an end.
Right.
Due to that, she's more passionate about helping the new talent than pursuing an in-ring career.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot. She's been doing a lot of work at the Performance Center lately, helping out the new talent and whatnot.
Yes, and in the Dungeon 2.0.
Yes, and that yes. So she didn't give a date. She just said it's coming.
Gotcha.
She will receive a Hall of Fame induction, and rightfully so. She's just never been my favorite.
Understandable.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame her. being a trainer at the performance center to make them better, if that's your passion, then hey, I have zero issue with that. I mean, I'll be sad not to see her on my TV again, but
yeah, not seeing her on TV anymore would suck for you. Yes. You'll just have to make sure you're continuing to follow her sister.
I have
Jenny's
her on all social media.
No, her sister Jenny's Instagram account. She's always making appearances over there too.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. I have both of them on Instagram.
Mr. Perish, I will need to get a code from you later this evening as well.
Yeah, apparently everyone needs a code tonight.
I actually don't right now. For now, Perish. I meant to message you back about that.
We'll do it after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sounds so upset about it.
No, I got booted twice from the preview.
You don't get a code, Boxster. You don't get one. You can't even spell my name accurate, and it's on the screen twice.
Oh, geez. Huge mission.
Perish, I'm glad that you came in tonight. I will be taking my leave in about half an hour as I work tonight. I work the shoot job.
Ooh. Well, thank you. I appreciate somebody being happy that I came.
Oh, I'm happy you're here. But I do want to burn your
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Why? What did you think, Bubba? I was talking about me arriving into the channel. Like, what were you thinking?
Leave it alone.
There's no possible other innuendo. Thank you, Leeds. Hi.
Ugh. I'm too tired for this shit.
Richard, yes, we did see. We did see.
Tongaloa, not Toa Leona.
Huh?
I think it's just a spelling mistake.
Yeah.
I would assume because I couldn't
even
a
spell it.
Toa Leona.
Toa Leona is Gates of Agony in Ring of Honor AEW.
I was thinking of the actress from the first Bad Boys.
Oh yes,
Toa Leone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
They're coming out with a new one, eh?
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't, because the last one sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Third one was great. The fourth one, not.
The fourth one was awful.
Hey.
Yes, it's a movie I've actually seen.
Oh, that's
stayed
a
awake
first.
through. Yes.
So we're all guilty of writing stuff incorrectly in a
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it is
Yeah.
the easiest mistake to make, so don't worry about that one.
No,
Not at all.
I mean, me with the raw parole, OMD with the Boa's Nest.
what?
Yep.
The raw parole? That is
Yes.
hilarious.
I've
This
done
is
one.
great.
The
It was
first,
like a month ago that I did that. I was
Hey, at least you didn't stream to somebody else's channel by mistake.
the first.
What?
that was me again, Bubba.
When we did the first, when we did the SmackDown Draft Spectacular, the opening night of the draft, we did it on the Boa's Nest.
The
Which for
Boa's
some
Nest.
reason I couldn't go back and edit it for whatever reason.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's funny. Did I seriously do that?
Richard, that's a mistake that a lot of people are going to continue to make for the rest of his career, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to remember him as Edge, not Adam Copeland.
Or Sexton
Who's
Hardcastle.
Adam Copeland?
Sexton Hardcastle, yes.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it. That's a good way. Ooh, they actually allowed this matchup to go through a commercial break, which is fantastic.
Because it's natty.
And it's EO.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Both
No.
women who can work, you know.
You
I
sounded
lost
like
what I
you
was-
wanted to say something else.
I did, but I lost. My brain just like shut off on me halfway through that sentence.
We gotta clip that line for sure.
Yep.
The 1 minute, the 1 hour mark.
Good looking superplex.
That was picture perfect.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Just watch
Oh,
how
that
smooth
was
it is,
that was
Bubba.
perfect.
That was smooth, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Like no bounce or nothing, just bam, right to the mat.
Yeah.
I will
Excuse
admit
me.
I am very disappointed that Dakota Kai is not in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Is she even like? Is she clear?
Yes.
Because like I ask because she always seems to be hurt. Even when she does get cleared, she's like hurt again. So
No way. No, ouch. Yeah, I feel that too. Yeah.
oh, right on the 9 hearts.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, Natty, such a professional. Knew exactly what, where, when, why, how, what time, everything. Just perfect.
I mean, to be fair, if you're gonna get them that big, I mean, they're gonna get in the way.
Ow.
They're just
Bubba
like
just got-
trampolines.
Bubba just got the boob stomp.
Oh.
We
Whoa. What is going on here? Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh,
What the? What the hell? Did she just? What? Oh, that was close.
wow.
Oh my goodness,
No,
that was nuts.
Wow.
Oh.
Natty got smart on that one.
Yep.
Sit down, powerbomb. That was good.
Polar. Oh.
You just that what?
Ow. Oh. Mm.
yeah, she didn't get smart there.
No, she didn't.
Oh my goodness, that was close. Holy, you're in the ropes, Dodo.
Pete, we're pretty sure that she's preparing for her matchup that's going to be happening tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh crap!
As Asuka faces Lyra Valkyria.
That is going to be a fantastic match. I'm putting that out there right now.
And because we got the finish here, I have a feeling that as I stall so everybody gets to the finish, that a certain newcomer is going to win that match.
Oh wow. Okay.
See, that just by example, that is how you get to it without wrecking it for people. Just gonna throw that one up.
Yep.
Take notes, people. That was a good match.
It really was.
Yeah.
I'm not upset that Natty lost because I mean we kind of knew she would, but there's a difference between losing and losing in style, and she lost in style.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like still
Well,
look good.
I think too, if you want to lose in a credible fashion, then you can do that by also helping and elevating the person who wins. Because yeah, a squash match can help the person who wins, but you do it more when they actually go through a war because you just know that they're willing to go to that next level to win, and when they do that, they get more credibility down the road too.
Oh, 100%. And who better to do that than Natty? Because you know damn well that girl can wrestle.
Yeah, there's definitely. I mean, they do got a lot of them in that company, but Natalya is definitely one of the top.
Also, Dakota subbing for Asuka as Asuka is injured.
Get what?
Interesting.
I mean, there was reports that she even worked through WrestleMania injured as well.
Yeah, I wonder if it's still from that. What was it? An ankle injury or something that she got just before Mania?
I think it was a knee, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I also heard that she possibly got a concussion as well.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true.
I don't either.
Well, I know Bubba and Bulkster were thinking it was Kyrie during that women's tag
she definitely
match
got
at
hurt.
Backlash.
I mean, it might not. That might not be where she got hurt. It could have been, but that could be where it like resurfaced too. As we saw with Raquel during Elimination Chamber, they thought everything was fine with her condition, and then when they did the flight down, that's when it re-aggravated too. We saw that in full swing during the match. So you have to take into account, like they went all the way to France and then all the way back. So there could have been something just during the flight that like even resurfaced.
Yep.
Right? The pressurization of and then depressure. Yeah, I can see shit going sideways during that.
Man, like all of us have worked in the ring before and we've done travels in the car. How many times have we maybe tweaked something in a match, but then it really stiffens up and locks up in the car on the drive home?
Shit, yeah.
Right? So,
Me.
I mean, yeah. It's a real thing.
Spoiled oysters don't help either.
What? Sorry, that was just automatic reaction. Sorry. Oh my god, that was really loud too. Sorry. Oh, here comes.
I'm
Mr.
glad this match
Dragunov.
is happening now.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's-
Bulk
yeah,
for
this-
me too. And because I got to
This
go
is
to
the
work tonight, I'm glad that I'm going to get to see this match. It sucks that I'm going to be missing Ivy Nile fighting tonight, but thankfully there's a thing called PBR.
Yes.
Yeah, so could you not watch this like on your phone, Carl, in between breaks when you're at work?
Unfortunately, there really isn't any breaks. I'm having to drive from one location to the next, out, do a check, back in, drive, out, check, back in, out, check.
Yeah, just not safe.
Not enough time to be able to do so.
Carl
Saying
has
Triple H is invested in Ilja. Oh, possibly.
Carl has to survey multiple scenes on Monday nights, whereas we
Yes, I
only
do.
do the
Right.
wrestling scene.
That's right.
Why is Ricochet not wearing that Speed Championship? They're mentioning it. They're talking about it. He should be showcasing it to get more people to go over to Twitter or X, formerly known as Twitter.
Carl,
Yes.
it's probably because he's going to lose and you never want to showcase a champion losing when he brings out a title because it devalues the title.
I could get behind that then.
Yep.
Thank
But
you.
really, does that speed belt have any value to it?
It's a championship.
Literally,
You're still building that title.
Yeah,
Whether or
yeah,
not
like-
you're going to take it seriously outside of it, that's a whole different ballgame. But you want people to still tune in and watch it. You still want those views. So you're going to highlight Ricochet in a great outing, even though it's a loss, and it could help build a potential speed match between the two. Just saying.
That's
And we all hope this goes more than 3 minutes. That's what she said.
That's what your wife told me last night.
Oh, Jesus. Dang.
That's because you can't keep intrigue after 3 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Well, no, I can't.
OMD can't even last one round.
Oh, my God. Oh, my.
Yeah, she's used to my deep run, so you might have to speed up your game here. Hey man, you brought my wife into this. This is totally deserving on you.
Oh, it is. It is.
She might be upstairs like, what the fuck? We have thin walls.
Carl's just peeking in.
Has it cleared yet? Is the smoke gone?
I don't know. How badly did he fart? I want to see how long I can keep
going on there.
I just want to see how long I can keep Bubba like this.
Because as it stands right now, Bubba's completely broke.
Yeah, it really
Bubba's
does
just
look
not in
like-
the mood. He's got a headache, so he can't help his lady friend tonight.
It looks like he's trying to do it himself, if you know what I mean.
These guys are. Wow.
So we can call him Marilyn, or the artist formerly known as.
Oh, my God.
As long as we don't hear this whole sound coming from him, I think we'll be all right.
These guys are brutal. Like, I'm glad that I know that you guys are just joking around. But damn.
Are we though?
Like, that wasn't even fireballs, dude. You were straight up throwing lava at each other. Like, holy.
We're
We're
I mean,
friends.
I also did kind of just come in with a Bruins jersey after his team lost to him in the playoffs. So in a way, I kind of ignited the fire already. There's only one way to go, and that is up. So
Straight for the throat. Holy.
well, hey man,
I just wasn't expecting him to bring your old lady into this one. I was just like, oh my God, dude, you really just went there? No, you didn't. Don't. No.
Hey,
We're
if
all
I
gonna
didn't
die.
know him and he did that, I would have just like kicked him off the stream. But
Yeah.
I know the intent.
That's why I'm saying I'm glad that you understand that we're all friends, and it was just, but still,
I don't.
in the words of Mr. Simmons, damn.
No, it should be the.
Don't, just no.
Yeah, it'd be more like the thing from what's that movie? Dude, Where's My Car? It'd be more like the and then. And then he'd be like, no, we're dead. And he'd be like, and then.
Oh my goodness. My head just
I'm
went,
like totally waiting for our viewers to just like go somewhere else right now. But thank you for sticking with us.
As we come back to this fantastic match right now that we've got on TV.
it's just, I'm just getting this
That was
program.
perfect timing.
Oh my God.
Oh, the air he got on
I
that.
don't even
Holy
remember what the hell I
Christ.
was doing before you guys started your craziness.
There is so many heel qualities that I've been seeing from Ricochet lately that I'm just like, okay, like I now just want to see him go there.
He was heel in Lucha Underground, correct?
I
Nope.
don't know. I didn't watch it.
Not really.
He did like a story for 2 weeks that he was heel, and then right back to Prince Puma. Is when he was with Conan there for that 2 months or whatever.
I mean, you say that, but we've never seen yours either. So
I've seen his wife.
I've seen
Well,
his
I
wife.
haven't.
Or have I?
Never been
Okay,
around
well, I
there.
guess everyone has seen his one. Yeah, how do you
Whoa.
like it?
There's some crazy suplexes. Holy.
Oh, I expected nothing less from these two.
No.
You know, this is the perfect match for Ilja Dragunov on his first match since the draft on Raw.
Yeah.
Great way
Better
to
JD.
showcase Dragunov.
Better JD.
Yeah.
Yeah, JD would have been great too.
Pardon me. Sorry about that.
Ooh, nice.
I mean, if he wasn't a champion, Sami Zayn could have been perfect.
Yeah.
Damn, ref, get out of the way.
Or Ludwig Kaiser.
So many. There's so many. Brian Kendrick, come on.
He's a man with a plan.
Aldo Montoya, 100%.
Aldo Montoya for the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
You killed my father. Now I kill you.
Now, here's the question for you, Carl. If he does go in as just incredible, would you still be satisfied?
No, I wouldn't be. Perish, would you?
No. I mean,
Still got to be Aldo?
Ooh, that was a huge kick. Holy.
it depends on the situation, because if he's with like people, like if he's in Philly, yes, he has to be just incredible. Like, just has to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or if he's in New York. But if he's like in Hartford, put on the yellow mask, you bitch.
Yeah.
No, we've
The
been
jock-
petitioning for Aldo Montoya for the Hall of Fame. It cannot be just incredible. It cannot be PJ Walker.
Which, by the way, OMD and I have had got to see him live when he was PJ Walker.
And Aldo Montoya.
Yeah, and Aldo the following year.
Oh,
That was
geez.
beautiful, but they could have had lunch. That's how long they were up there.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were up there for a minute.
Whoa. Whoa, that was crazy.
Yeah, just wait. Since
And then he
you're
just
like
powders
3
out.
minutes behind.
Just wait. There's more.
Chris.perish
Camera angles.
wow, that angle.
Perfection.
That was perfection. That was
It's
awesome.
true. It's true.
By the way, Perish, I did catch your little Matthew Lillard impression there.
Well,
Spot
thank
on.
you. Thank you.
Damn.
Whoa, that was a cool camera angle.
I kind of
Yes.
need them to do a little bit more of that for some of those high spots, you know?
I think they should do
Yeah,
that for
commercial
all
break.
outside spots in the speed matches. Think about it.
Hey, that could be cool too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
Hey, don't be making fun of the man.
I'm not. There's a fucking hurricane figure there. If you stop looking at your damn phone.
If you look at Carl's screen, you'll see it.
Oh, Jesus. That's cool.
I always got to
I
have the
always wanted
hurricane
one of
with me. Just as this man needs to be with me all the time as well.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Cheeky baby.
Yeah, but Carl, I got one better.
Oh,
Because enough is enough. And it's time for a and if you look,
It's
European
the
title. European title. Yeah.
Well, I was looking
Nice.
at the Slammy award-winning tights.
Dude, it's an action figure.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
did I ever show you guys? I don't think I have. Here, I'm going to show everybody on stream.
You probably showed me whatever it is you're going to show, Carl.
Oh, shit.
Oh god, I am breaking Bubba Duke so hard tonight.
We still got about another hour and a half of this to go through.
And I'm not even glitching this time.
Neither am I
None of us
tonight.
are.
Neither am I tonight. Fingers
Did you actually
crossed.
get your internet fixed?
No, I ran my cleaner this weekend. After you and I talked, I did call my tech. He's still coming on Wednesday to look things over and got to go down into the server room and get that fixed. But I
Okay.
ran my cleaner.
Carl's going to show something, and then I'm going to tell you something, okay? Go ahead, Carl.
Grudge match.
Oh, bro, no way.
Yeah.
Nice.
I used to have that same set, but not Shawn Michaels and Owen. I had Savio Vega and Gold Dust for whatever reason.
Nice. So cool.
Savio and Goldust.
Yeah.
Sting!
Sting. Nice.
Yeah, man. He's not working anymore. He makes appearances.
Welcome, Danny.
Welcome. Yes.
I mean, I also have draws over there.
Oh,
You say draws?
draws.
Yeah,
Oh, draws.
Darren Drozdov.
Draws
God
and
rest his
all.
soul.
Yep.
Isn't
He's
that
on top
dude
of my-
paralyzed now?
He's gonna puke.
He's
Yep.
he's passed away. I've heard.
He's passed away now.
Yeah.
Oh. Why?
He's sitting on top of my Rogue Energy, where you can find Rogue Energy at rogueenergy.com. Use the code word perish for 10%. See?
That's how you do it.
But Draws was paralyzed by a man that Carl and I at least are going to be meeting June 15th for CWE in Sault Ste. Marie.
Yes.
Well, that paralyzed Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Really, dude?
We're back. Cool.
And the CWE coming back to Sault Ste. Marie will once again be sponsored by Turnbuckle Studios.
Oh,
I gotta
awesome.
go. Anybody selling tickets for that yet?
Tickets just arrived today.
Okay, cool. I'm going to buy my tickets.
They did give me a little bit of a mishap though, because when I got this action figure, the glasses were a little big.
Oh my goodness.
I broke him so much he had to get up and leave the screen.
Yep. Bulkster, I don't know how far behind you are in watching the program, but this was already announced, but I thank you for bringing it back to our attention. Dakota Kai is replacing Asuka in the
Yes.
Queen of the Ring tournament.
And
Tonight.
OMD is an extremely happy man now.
Despite
Yeah,
our
because you were talking about
commercial
what her
break
wanted to be in it.
shenanigans,
I
do
did.
pay attention. I love when Ilja just dead cells right on his opponent.
Right?
I mean, we've talked about guys who've mastered the art of selling. We've talked about JD McDonough, but Ilja Dragunov has got to be right up there too with some of the best sellers.
The only problem I have with his selling tonight is he did the dead cell on him, and then the spot wasn't the move we just saw. It was a kick to the face by Ilja, and then back to it. That's the only thing I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Although, yes, he's damn good at selling. So I
And the
love
crowd-
the cutlers from his gear.
And the crowd has got this right. They're chanting, "This is awesome." This match is awesome right now.
Mr. Best, I got to agree with you because I didn't have this match going this long and being this damn good. But so far, match of the night.
Ooh.
We're in store for a treat with Ilja Dragunov on Raw.
Yes. Oh, I love Dragunov.
But how do you feel
Wow.
about Ilja? Ba-dum-tsh.
Ouch.
Well, you know, The Ilja part reminds me of
Capitalize,
Ilja's oval
capitalize.
chuck, so he'll just retire after 3 years into a 17-year contract.
Well, I mean, can you blame him? Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh,
I thought after he left the NHL, he went to go play in Russia for a little bit.
He did.
Yeah.
I love that. He just grabs the face just to slap him. It's terrific. I'm going to do that.
ooh, nice.
That roll through afterwards, though, that was nice.
Yeah, in his face now.
I thought he was always a babyface.
Goodness. And good freaking night.
Oh, that was a fantastic match.
Thank you, Evolution Era, for allowing these stars to be a little bit more free in the ring. This was beautiful.
Wow.
B-E-A beautiful.
That is right.
I want to see this match again somewhere down the road.
Wow.
I just want to see the eventual final between him and Gunther because we know that's what's happening. Unless it's pegged not to.
Well, the
Well, it
Raw
could
final.
be the Raw final.
Because the final is going to be Raw versus SmackDown.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, it's still, I mean, come on. We all know that Gunther's winning the damn thing. Like, it's not, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, abiding by the code of honor. Oh, wait. This is WWE.
I mean, they probably could do Ring of Honor better than Tony can.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'll find out on Wednesday.
I just had a friend. She the AEW was in Winnipeg, and they did a couple of shows in that night, and she absolutely loved it. She was a fan of professional wrestling when we were younger. She's always been a fan, but she's like kind of stepped away from it for a little bit. But then her husband, as an early birthday gift, got her tickets to go to this AEW show that had Ring of Honor there as well. And yeah, she was like stoked and super excited. So she enjoyed the live show.
Yep. No, Dynamite's in Edmonton this Wednesday.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
it also happens to be when we go outside, there's now a watch party. Yes, OMD. Watch party for game 1 of round 2 with the other team.
The only episode of Dynamite that I was on a cruise ship.
This would be my second Dynamite I've gone to.
Well, Sheamus is going to eat some bangers and go hiking, apparently.
I don't even know if that's PG.
I don't know either, but there it is. And with that, I am Carl Carafel. I need to take my leave. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Okay, bye.
Good night, brother.
But where can we find them? Well, I mean, fine. Fuck it. We won't show it.
You can
His
find
socials.
him on his socials.
Yeah.
You can find him right back here tomorrow night at 8:05 with myself and Chris Best with Turnbuckle Talk.
All right. I missed Carl. Bye, Carl.
A little late to the party there, Bubba.
Well, the daughter called and she's going to bed, so
Had to say goodnight.
she
and all
did
that
say
kind of
goodnight,
thing.
everybody.
Yeah. Hey, sweetheart.
Right? I'm taking her Mother's Day shopping Wednesday right after work.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a fun one. So I got home from Lethbridge at 6 a.m. on Sunday, like my time. And then I tried doing the podcast, but StreamYard decided, hey, I'm going to be an asshole. Yeah, I'm throwing you under the bus, StreamYard. Thanks for nothing on Sunday. Not to mention, this is my gripe too, because I was so I badly wanted one of those StreamYard hoodies because they just look a little too comfortable, and I'm like, I'm all in for that. So I mention it on Twitter, and they're like, just DM us. So I do, and they don't do anything. Not to
Hook, line,
mention,
and sinker.
they do that just so I don't call them out, or that's what they think. Guess what,
well,
StreamYard? Not only am I calling you out on a StreamYard link, I'm going to continuously do this on the Twitter, on the X, at chrisperish. See,
oh, there's a new Mad Max coming.
Yes.
Yeah. But no,
We brought this up last week or 2 weeks ago.
No, Mother's Day.
Dude, I can't remember what I did yesterday. Okay?
All
How am I
I'm
supposed to remember
saying,
2 weeks ago? Nobody's listening to you anymore.
point of the story here is I totally forgot about that. Oh, I have to do Mother's Day shopping ×2 this year.
Ah, yes.
It's a new thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna surprise the new lady with something special. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Is it just you?
Just don't do a boudoir photo shoot.
Oh, good God.
Is
No.
it adjusted? Is it sponsored by Lonely Islands?
Super Lonely Island.
It's a dick in a box. Or do it from
bed.
What's it on a How I Met Your Mother, the Naked Band? It works 1/3 of the time.
Yeah.
I literally just finished watching that show.
What'd you think of it, Bubba?
Such a good show.
It has its moments.
It is good.
I love that show. Absolutely love it. I must be on my at least 15th watch through.
The last season kind of was rushed, though. They really rushed that whole last end of it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, because when I first watched through that, I'm like, that last episode could have been a season on its own.
I will take How I Met Your Mother as a series over The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like Big Bang Theory too, but I'll agree with you on How I Met Your Mother over that.
I would disagree.
I just felt like the whole series of How I Met Your Mother took its time to go very thoroughly to tell you about the story of Ted finding the girl. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, then we got married, then we had you, and then it's the end. If I was the kids, I'd be like, I fucking hate you so much.
But instead, the kids were like, hey, Mom's been dead for 6 years now. Go date Robin.
Yeah. Episode 1, you should have just did that. And speaking of episode 1, May the 4th was the other day. Today is Monday Night Raw, and Zoey Stark is in the ring as we're back from commercial break.
And we got Ivy Nile on the way to the ring.
Carl leaves.
Carl picked the wrong time to leave.
Well, I mean, he got Dragunov, so
yeah. But he really wanted Ivy Nile.
Yes, but you only see Dragunov's first official Raw match as a member of the Raw roster once.
That's right.
True.
I'll just take my selfie.
Nope.
That's good. The hell are you doing?
He's watching Pornhub.
No, I'm not. Tell you, the next person that says I'm watching Pornhub on my phone is going to get Pornhubbed upside the head.
Why? You're not watching Pornhub on your phone?
No, I was taking a picture to rub it on a Carl that he left too early.
Oh, so you are rubbing it in.
The whole idea, Bubba, is you got to rub it out.
She prefers when I rub it in.
See?
Oh, Jesus. And then I beat my...
We don't want to know what you're beating, Bubba.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Don't finish. Please be Cody. Finish that story. Oh, God.
Miss you, Perish.
Thank you.
You bastard. Oh, that was weird. What the hell? Is she
There's a
what in
suplex.
the...
She was a little bit shaky on that stalling suplex.
Maybe she was nervous.
This
is her first Queen of the Ring match. So, I mean,
go.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
Deal. I mean,
She pushes those pants up any further, we're going to be seeing something we don't want to.
what do you mean, don't? I'm just kidding.
Stark's dingling will hang out. And then it'll prove my theory that
My
It's not a girl.
ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. That was on The Simpsons.
Zoey Stark is not Nyla Rose or...
All right, back to the
Nyla.
match. Back to the
Yeah,
match.
back to this fantastic match we got here.
Thanks for coming in late there, Chris.
yeah, right? Like
You were really, really pegged to be the mature one in that conversation there.
I was trying.
2 days late and $5 short.
Hey, man.
Hey, no. How you doing?
You trying to pay for that subscription there?
Yeah, it's the Mandy Rose OnlyFans page.
Oh, you're the fan that just like spent all that money on? How much was it that she said on that podcast that somebody spent on her? It was like an insane amount.
It was like
Yeah.
$200,000 or something.
Her husband's like, yeah, and we really appreciate you. That was like the best. Like,
And then somebody gifted her a zucchini a couple of weeks ago.
man, an eggplant would have been better.
Giggity, giggity. Yeah, an eggplant would have been more appropriate.
Oh man! So the funny story, even though there's amazing matches going on, so my nephew did it. He's aware of the eggplant emoji. By the way, he's 9. My mom, who's 73, not so much, and he decided to rib her about the eggplant emoji and asked for eggplant like a stuffed like one for Christmas, and she had no idea what it meant, and then she found out on Christmas Day what it meant because we're all present, and well, yeah, it was funny, and then he had the best time with it because he thought it was hilarious that my mom would actually get him one, not knowing what it, oh. And then what's even better is his older brother, really into cologne. He's 14. Asked my mom if he could take him cologne shopping so he can use her senior discount. I mean, just an applause. That is a great move. Nothing but respect to that. Also had the balls to say that in the ask. And I'm just like, I am so proud of him. Oh. Now, Zoey Stark's going for a superplex. It's getting countered.
Oh
You okay,
God,
Bubba?
dude, that's too much.
It's smart shopping though. At the same time,
Oh, dude,
You know?
it's amazing.
You can't. Yeah,
You can't be mad at him trying to save some money here. The best part is, my mom did it. Of course she would. She married an accountant. She understands the value of saving money.
that is too funny though. Like,
Woohoo!
pat the kid
I
on the
did-
back for thinking of that.
No, right? I did not expect that.
I expected Zoey to win.
Yeah.
But then again, Zoey and Lyra is going to be good.
Yep.
yeah.
Speaking of good,
I wanted to get Lyra versus Sky in the second round, but
Oh dear God.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, who the hell is this dude? You know?
He just walks. That's great. He's just like, what? Braun Breaker.
ooh. Looks like we had Braun wanting to be in the King of the Ring tournament. Not too happy.
Suppose he finds his way in there somehow.
I don't think so. Unless we get like a heel Braun Breaker, which I'm intrigued. I
would
am
not be
intrigued.
opposed.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue.
But like,
that.
who does he replace? Because let's be honest, is he going to get in the way of Ilja versus Gunther? Because if that's the case, I'm already not happy.
Yeah.
I want to see Ilja and Gunther. In fact, I kind of want to see Chad Gable and Ilja now because Chad Gable's on my screen. Yeah, I want to see that match badly. Okay, I'm glad everybody agrees.
I was trying to look to see who we have left in the tournament. This is the only non-King of the Ring match we have tonight so far.
Right? And we're not getting a tag team match tonight.
So far.
And I am okay with this.
I feel they do the tag team stuff like 1 week you don't have any, the next week it's tag team heavy. And they do it in a good balanced way though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the last 2 weeks of Raw were very tag team heavy. So
Also, now that there's been some weeks after the showing of the titles, can we admit that the SmackDown tag titles are better?
100%.
yeah, we can.
No, bazillion percent.
From the moment they debuted the SmackDown tag belts, I was like, these are so much nicer than the Raw.
And
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I really wanted for the Raw ones.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'll say this, like I'm very aware of what they're doing on SmackDown with their title stuff, or like even like with Triple H, he's going back to like, okay, I'm gonna do some old school stuff, but I'm gonna put in some new school stuff. And if you compare the looks of the titles with when Stephanie brought in the new SmackDown titles, and they had that similar outline, and then the ones from the late '80s, early and '90s, and early 2000s. There is some just this like change on the design. Sure, like the eagle's not on the top; it's in the middle.
Yeah.
But I really thought that's like I always thought, like, okay, if you're gonna do that, like go back to the old school. I just assumed they were gonna use that for Raw because it's the older brand of the two, and I thought, okay, that'd be a good touch, and SmackDown would have a little bit more of an innovative yet kind of vibe to that as well, but like that wasn't the case, because SmackDown to me always represented new and like innovation, because that's exactly how from day one of SmackDown, like that's what I always felt from it, was that it was new, it was different, it took the chances, whereas Raw just gave you the substance all the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, the more I Steve Ross, the more I hate him. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like circle-looking nameplates, and I badly wanted them away from the tag titles. Maybe that's why I hate them so much, is because I just wanted them to get away from those circular tag titles for such a long time,
Right.
and that's what they gave me on Raw, and I'm just like, no.
So would I be correct in saying this, Parrish, that you probably your least favorite world heavyweight title would be the big green that Bob Backlund held?
I never lived through that era.
Right, but you've seen the belt, so
yeah, but it was just like, to me, that it just identifies how it started and not what like I never had to endure it, so like I really don't.
You don't really have an opinion on that title, eh?
It's also from how long ago, and I'm like, come on, like back then all titles kind of didn't always look like $1,000,000. I mean, some looked good, but I mean, and then some were different, but there's also aspects of that title, like, because it had the double lines too for the side plates that I just think are really, really old school.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like it's weird. Like Gunther is the one who made me kind of like the IC title, and I hated the little oval shape version of it back in the late '90s. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of circular nameplates. I mean, if it's circular with some like edges around it, like big gold and the winged eagle, then it's like okay. But at the same time, winged eagle was the big eagle is just kind of a take off winged eagle, and I will always say winged eagle was better.
Mm-hmm.
If JD decides to just say, I'm going to kick your ass, Jamie, I'm on his side.
Yeah.
Chad Gable's like mad. He's like the guy who got like one short of pills when he ordered his Viagra bottle, and I do not want to mess with that guy. There it is.
That's so stupid.
It is, but put yourself in this position.
Oh my god.
You'd be mad too.
The stupid part is I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like totally infuriated.
You would have to hear with it.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Holy cow. That was like botched, but not really.
Just wait. Just wait.
Jesus.
Ooh, ow. That's gonna leave a mark. You're not gonna pick that big dude up. Come on now. Oh, you did too. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, just wait. You're gonna say that line should have been in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ow, my face.
There we go.
Oh.
This is fun.
Bro, don't be jumping from there. No, you're too big. Oh, thank God. What the hell? What the?
Oh.
No. Oh.
Oh, this
Well,
is
I knew
the
that was gonna
perfect
be a
way
matter
to
of
do.
time.
I did not want to see this match end.
Oh my God. How the hell? Why is Sami Zayn out here? What the shit? Oh, true enough, he got attacked last week, so why not return the favor? What a good champion.
So we're gonna get a triple threat match now for the IC belt, and I'm okay with
we
it.
are totally.
Yeah. Just as I said on your show in the chat room earlier.
Yeah, you did call it. Man, Chad is ripped. Steroids worked for him.
Dude, he used to be in the Olympics. He knows how to get it done.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Just being a smartass.
Well, half of that is true. SMRT. SMR. Yes. 2 out of 3. Just need you best. Just don't do it to be like that guy.
Yeah.
I want to earn it. Ooh, continuous ankle.
Like, if this dude truly just wanted to snap, those two little dudes had no chance. Oh, where are we going now? No chance. That's what you got. Ooh. Calling out the GM.
Ooh, I'm happy.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
As you get that phone out, I wonder what you're watching.
He's playing with his log.
What?
His analog?
Maybe.
Well, certainly isn't a turd log. That's disgusting.
Well, I mean, you're getting warmer. Hey man, you keep lining them up for me.
I don't, because my pills are kicking in and I'm not thinking.
You got to remember, you don't need the little blue pills right now.
Maybe he does.
No,
Just-
my little lady.
Just make sure you don't have one shorter. You look like Chad Gable before the match.
You do notice that somebody's not saying shit right now and just giggling because he knows he says
you.
anything, it's going to be open season on his ass.
We don't want to know what you're doing with his ass. I want to
Yeah,
open
please
season.
stay away.
It's the analog. It all comes back around.
Oh, fuck.
This is the easiest stream ever.
I just want to go to bed now.
See what happens, Carl, when you leave?
Well, I mean, as long as you guys have a YouTube channel tomorrow, we're okay.
Wow. Just wow. So apparently this new Law and Order in Toronto is doing phenomenal.
Okay.
I haven't watched it.
yet. Me
Could
neither.
care less. Did I watch the
had a
original
hard
Law and
time
Order with my
watching
old man
any
when I
Law.
was a kid? That was it. That's it. That's the only one I watched.
See, I didn't really get into that one. I did watch Criminal Intent and then SBU. Now I've gone back and I watched the older episodes of Law and Order.
The original Law and Order is freaking awesome.
But I just can't bring myself to try and keep up. And
Anytime
Every
I
time-
hear that now, I think of the TED thing.
Shut up, Perish. I was going to say that.
But you weren't quick enough.
Yeah, that's what she said.
But
the fact that you guys are
Which-
thinking of Ted, I'm worried.
Why? We were thinking
Well-
of something that was higher in quality than your show? That's right.
Why? Can you barely stand it?
I've never seen them.
Well, there you go. So what the fuck?
we can't talk movies with that guy because he doesn't watch them because he's too old. and
It's a
falls
TV
asleep
show
now.
now. It counts.
It is.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's absolutely amazing.
And where can one find said TV show?
Well, on TV.
Showcase.
I'm just kidding.
It's
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was harsh.
It's on Showcase, Bubba.
You complete me.
Oh, Thank you, Perish.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What streaming surveys could I find it on? Fucking Showcase? Thank you, asshole. I know it's on Showcase, but where the fuck do I find that?
Probably, I think it's Stack TV.
Fuck,
Yeah.
another thing I gotta pay for.
Showcase could be under movies on the IPTV as well.
Ooh, I will have to look that up. What the hell did I
Like
just
it's a
log
TV
into
show.
now? Oh, a video game. Gunther. Gunther.
This is a very odd looking area for him to cut a promo.
Yeah, in the basement by all the storage units.
Yeah, this
What
looks
the
like
hell
a
are you
place that-
creeping through people's shit?
Is Mick Foley just doing like this in the corner?
I was
Or, like,
thinking I
what's
was
going
waiting to
on?
see Mick Foley in the background, or Cactus Jack walk through, or
Like,
fuck Terry Funk for all we fucking know.
of all things, he couldn't be in that little like mini ring thing that they always have backstage. Like
Right.
that would make sense for the ring general.
Right? Like, why not? Like, no, we got him standing outside a storage cage.
Yeah. He's about to buy some weed now. Thank you, Trips.
Right? Like, he's gonna be smoking his weed. Forget that. That's where
Speaking
he
of
smokes
smokes, we got the smoke pyro going out because Becky Lynch is now on our screen. Yeah. Transition from that, man.
When you said speaking of smokes, I looked at her comments to see if Papa Smokes was here.
it. Oh Jesus! Could you imagine?
That'd be awesome.
He's been in our chat a few times.
Yes, he has. He's actually jumped in on the Boar's Nest a couple times right before their show went live.
That's because
Yep.
he's not a bad shit. He's good shit. And that's why we
Oh,
love
he's
him.
always been cool.
Yeah.
Even Bobby's popped into our shit there a couple times. He hasn't said anything. He's just been there, to be there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was that back when we were affiliated with them? But I know Papa has a couple of times since we've
I still talk to
Well,
Bobby.
yeah.
I do too.
Well, he did our intro, and
Yeah.
I needed some things tweaked and fixed up for us so I could put it on the Boar's Nest thing. And he's like, "Oh yeah, not a problem, bro. Here you go."
But you want to know what's on Raw right now? We got the man talking to Michael Cole.
The man,
The man. I'm a man.
no man of mine.
Well, when you want to, a little.
She needs to dye her hair again.
Yeah, her roots are starting to pop through.
And it doesn't help. She doesn't have all those extensions in anymore right now. So, I mean, she has a few in the back, but that's about it. That is, I'm a space cadet, and my child dressed me. What do you think, OMD?
I was gonna say it's a bougie Cobra Commander.
Michael Cole's fixing to get his ass kicked. What is that, a hat, and laughs at her?
Michael Cole asked the questions that you need to ask. Come on. I hear a TV.
Is it my TV you're hearing?
Nope, that would be LMD's.
He's muted.
Dude, we do that to find out who we can hear.
I muted my mic because I don't have the access to the hotkeys until I get the code, so I'm hitting the power button to mute my mic.
I knew he was muted because he's vaping.
No, I was muting people to see if I could find out whose TV it was.
I was doing the same thing.
Is it mine?
Hold on.
I'll turn it.
Actually, hold on.
It's definitely not mine. No, I got it on.
We're good now.
I turned it down. I had it on 10. Didn't realize I had it on 10. I'm like, holy crap!
Hey, that's the perfect number.
It's a computer monitor that
I got it, Perish.
I'm ignoring them.
Dude, I made a Ty Dillinger reference.
I know, and I'm
The
ignoring him. I don't
perfect
like
10.
the guy.
Now he's a chairman. Also, I had that for my wake up. I think my wife did not like that. She also did not like the Shield music because she thought legit people were in the house because it does the Sierra Hotel. It was funny, so I kept it for that reason.
Mine pisses the person that lives upstairs above me off. Because
I now have. Go ahead.
My alarm, I have it cranked all the way up. Because if I don't, I won't wake up because of my meds. And all you hear is, Mortal Kombat.
We got another Carl's favorite coming. And yeah, he's one Liv Morgan.
Yep.
It almost feels like okay, they're like, okay, Carl has left. Let's throw all of Carl's favorites on TV now.
I mean, I find it funny. But also Carl knew what he was missing out, all right? I mean,
yeah.
He is going to be the happiest person when he watches it again. He's like, and he's going to be by himself. So it's going to be a very, let's just say that's a patrol car. I think we're safe to say we don't want to be.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Also,
tiny little heels. I'm surprised they're letting her in the ring with those.
Well, I mean, it's their decision. I mean, let me tell you this, though. Nothing says more than how badass wrestling girls are when they do heels in the ring because they go full out in heels. Not like these freaking divas walking a red carpet, not wanting to, like, do a simple little, like, hey, can you turn around? Like, I have heels on. All right. No, these guys are going to go, like, nuts and, like, beat the crap out of each other in heels because they're just a second, like, they're next level when. Also, I was reading something that, and I actually like this. Here's a good reason to why maybe it was the best reason for Liv Morgan not being champion after the Battle Royal, and that's when Rhea Ripley comes back, she's going to get cheered anyway. So why not have her cost Liv the title like Liv cost her the title? And I think that's shot for shot right there. So I like the fact that you're getting Liv as a chase here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very smart with my wording. All right. I really don't get appreciation for my wordplay here. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay at best.
Hey man, I made you leave the room. All right.
Yeah, dude. I was just like, I'm done. I gotta take a piss.
Yeah.
I'm out. Whoa, who's coming out now?
Damage control.
Hello. How you doing? Damage control. Uh-oh.
This is probably going to go straight into the match with Lyra.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, and this could be Lyra's. These two girls could be the help that Lyra needs to fight off damage control and get the win on Dakota. Come on.
Totally makes sense there, Perish.
100%. Unless Liv just freaking decides the clock. Oh, yeah, there she goes.
Yeah.
Be fair, do you blame her?
No, because she wants the shot at Becky, and she wants to make sure Becky's weakened up.
You're busy.
But now here she comes.
Oh, I love it. Throw shade to Liv, too. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to say this. How Carl feels about Ivy Nile, I feel about Lyra Valkyria. Just going to point that out. It's out there now.
Got a little crush on her, do you, Perish?
I just think she should be pushed to the moon. I'm not going to say nothing because I think she's a good professional wrestler. Her promo skill is solid. Her wrestling skill is solid. And she is aggressive when she needs to be. She has the tools to be a player in this division. And I said it a long time ago that she was going to be in the draft. And she was going to get drafted up. It would make a lot of sense for her to be drafted up. And I was very happy that was the case because a lot of people were saying other people. And they didn't. Like a lot of people were saying Gallus. They didn't get drafted.
Gallus is there and gone. So I don't see why Gallus would get drafted. I think if Cora Jade wasn't hurt, she should have been drafted.
I think if Cora Jade weren't hurt, you were gonna see kind of like that Austin Triple H alliance that we had back in the day. I think that's what we would have had in NXT with the women. And I love the fact that Roxanne stayed to where she is because she needs time to develop that heel persona, and she needs that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if that hits the next level next year, by this time next year, okay, she'll make it an undeniable choice, just like Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker did.
Yeah.
Right now, and we've seen this time in and time out. When it comes to the women division, WWE, even in the Vince era, we saw new blood every year.
Yep.
When it came to that time. And that's what always made the women's division fresh. The only reason why at times it didn't is because you got the Rondas, and then all of a sudden they pushed your Charlottes to the moon. But now, even if people are like, well, Becky wins too much, well, she went what? How many years without a major title on the main roster? And her only title that she won between that time was the NXT. And guess what? She won off Tiffany Stratton. Look at what she's doing now. And then she dropped it to Lyra. Look where she is now.
Yep.
So the proof is in the long-term pudding here that that's what WWE's been doing. Triple H, who's a huge supporter of the women's division, as his first move that we saw noticeable was at that SummerSlam in Nashville when he re-signs IYO SKY at the time, brings back Dakota Kai, Damage Control is formed.
Mm-hmm.
That was his first move.
Yep.
And I
So
believe 100% he was doing whatever he could to bring Sasha Banks back. I believe that to be true.
So at this point, because of what Becky's done with the NXT title, I can safely say that her run and the stuff she did with that title was a success because of the fact that we have Lyra Valkyria on the main roster and Tiffany Stratton on the main roster.
And not just that, Tiffany Stratton is thriving. She was in a championship match just days ago.
Mm-hmm.
We know what her reception was at Elimination Chamber. She owned it.
Yep.
I believe she's going to be a babyface by year's end, simply because the more they go overseas, the more they're changing time zones, but they're going into Tiffy time.
Yep.
And Lyra is going to be that. Lyra to me is Becky 2.0. You may not know how good she is right away, but over time, she's going to show her case of just how much she is. She's consistent. She's solid. All she does is good. She might not have the Charlotte's flair. Yeah, pun intended on that one. I dare people to come up with something better on the spot. But over time, Lyra's always going to be there. She's always going to be a good hand. And she's always going to be something that the people are like, why not her? It's Becky / Bailey on that one.
So they're showcasing next year's WrestleMania to be in Vegas. They're also showing the VIP pass package deposits. I guess you can put down your money now to save your spot for one of those.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's going to sell out quicker than Seth Rollins when he turned on the Shield.
Apparently, hotels are already booked solid for Vegas next year.
Speaking of Vegas, suck an egg, you're out of the playoffs.
Thank God.
Thank fuck.
Mark Stone, if only you had the back to carry your team. Oh, you bitch.
He can go back and fucking suffer with his ruptured spleen.
He's on LTIR again because losing takes integral recovery. Boom. Yes, I can make an acronym almost on anything.
It was a very fired up Sami Zayn promo, by the way.
Also, shout out to Jackie Redmond, man. She was in Dallas yesterday for the game. She is just always like on call for doing something.
That's right, too, because if she's not doing Raw, she's doing something with the NHL.
Yeah, she works for the NHL network, too.
Makes me wonder if that woman even knows what a house is or what a home is. She's probably always on a fucking plane somewhere.
Well, I love that we're getting a little bit of chain wrestling.
Yeah, WWE, it'd be nice to see the match here, not this Planet of the Apes ad.
I was going to say, did anybody get that?
I did not.
There we go. Cool. Apparently Kevin Dunn is visiting Raw tonight.
There it is. So apparently, starting tomorrow night, Mike Rome is moving back to or over to NXT as ring announcer, and on Friday, Alicia Taylor is moving over to SmackDown.
Oh God!
Called it. I told you guys this a couple weeks ago.
And I'm not a big fan of Alicia Taylor as a ring announcer.
She'll grow on you.
She's good. I think she's good.
She'll grow.
I don't know. As long as I've been watching NXT, she just, I don't know. There's just something about her that irks me. She just doesn't have it for me.
She'll have to grow on you, OMD, because we do have our SmackDown show now.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to say this. Samantha Irvin wasn't Samantha Irvin right away either.
No,
she wasn't.
But over time, she did. One thing I love about Alicia Taylor is that she puts everything in. There's passion when she puts it in.
Oh,
Mike Rome got stale, man. And I think who's the guy that went from WWE and he's now with AEW?
Justin Roberts?
Yeah. God, I think he's overrated.
Oh.
It's the same way of like doing announcing, whereas I feel at least both Samantha Irvin and Alicia Taylor will put in the effort to try to make announcing unique to the individual, and that I appreciate.
Yeah.
So even if she's like in that phase of trying things out, then on the main roster, she's going to get that, like, hey, do this. She's going to get those pointers. She's going to get that mentorship. And she's going to make those introductions as unique as they need to be. Because she gives a shit. And in my eyes, when it comes to sports, you either give the shit or you don't. Yeah. And the people who do always find a way to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why in the first ever Chris Perish draft, I had no problems having her as my ring announcer. Just saying.
Yeah, because like just as you said, you can still mold her into a better announcer, you know.
Mm-hmm. Also, OMD, I know that you don't like the fact I'm wearing this jersey, and I understand that. But the more I look at it, the more I do. I just like the jersey. It's so like just from like how it looks. I have no issues with it. I'm not a huge Boston fan by any means. I bought this jersey, and this will tell you how long ago I got it. I was considering putting Phil Kessel on the back. That's how long ago I got it.
Okay, so it's not a Marchand jersey.
No, it's a Ray Borg.
Okay, that's...
See? 77 there.
That is acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubba's frozen.
Yeah, Bubba
that is the best way of being frozen too. I bet you anything he was gonna say he was gonna go to bed too.
Yeah,
because that was a long time he was silent.
Well, no, he's been muted too. So
yeah, no, we're also back from this match, and this has been a very good showing for Lyra.
And again, a perfect opponent for her in Dakota Kai for her first official match post draft as well. And there goes Bubba. I think Bubba did call it a night.
Yeah, I was about to remove him too. That was ironic.
What I'm thinking is like, because there was supposed to be 4 matches from each bracket tonight, but we're now at going on 10:30. We were supposed to still get Kofi and Ray. And
Gunther and Sheamus is still to come.
Yeah, Gunther and Sheamus is the main event.
I have a feeling this match is going to end right away.
I get a feeling Ray and
Kofi.
So
Ray and Kofi aren't going to get much time.
no, I think they should have done 2 matches for each bracket this week, 2 matches for each next week.
Yeah.
But I know you really can't do that because you've got the PLE in 2 weeks.
Which makes me wonder how they're going to do it on SmackDown.
Right?
That's going to be a lot of really fast matches, I think, if they're going to do all of the first round in one episode of SmackDown.
Yeah.
That looked good.
I'm just excited that I get to see Dakota on my TV screen.
That was a
Me
good
too.
sell.
That really was.
Good.
Because, yeah, we're also supposed to still have a Shayna Baszler match tonight for the Queen of the Ring.
We're really crunching for time then.
Yeah. Shayna Baszler versus Zelina Vega, Ray and Kofi, Gunther and Shayna.
No, that's a SmackDown match now. Isn't it?
No.
Isn't Zelina on SmackDown? Oh, no. Yeah.
They moved
she's
the
on SmackDown.
she's-
LWO over.
Yeah.
Man, SmackDown really doesn't have a lot of people.
Yeah, there was a lot of stables that left
And there-
that went over. Yeah, there's the finish.
Yeah. But you can't say that because he's behind. I have room for for the Lyra versus IYO final on the Raw side.
Mm.
And if you really want to make Lyra a thing, I think she should win the Raw side.
I think that's the story you go with on as far as the women's on the Raw side of things.
Yep. And maybe we get these matches next week.
Oh, they just said one more for the women and two more for the men, and they'll take place at live events.
At live events, though.
You know what? I don't hate that. It makes these live events matter. And you know they're going to get publicity on the socials.
I mean, that's true, too. I mean, I went to a live event where I saw the Cruiserweight title changed, and it covered the socials, even though the Cruiserweight title went back to the original champion the next night.
Yeah.
And it was a triple threat match. Funaki beat Nunzio for the Cruiserweight title at the time. So next Monday, Jay versus Ilja Dragunov. That's going to be an interesting match.
Okay, just give me 1 sec, guys.
One, your time is up.
And one, we gotta put the thing up. Oh, you can't. I have to. Damn it.
I can do it.
Oh, can you? You actually have the.
Yeah, no, I wanted the code because I was going to try launching StreamYard on a different browser because of my leg issues.
Okay.
But
So
I seem to be.
we got.
I seem to be going fine tonight. So.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna have to talk to Carl because we have too much shit in this fucking thing here. We gotta clean it up. We're counting that as a locker room visit, just so you know.
Okay.
We don't know what you did. We don't know what you did, but we only know that when you do leave, it's for one reason. And maybe you just had to get something from your actual locker. We don't know. We don't know.
No, I just went to go and get my phone because I had it charging since about 8:30, just before you came in.
See, the funny thing, you say that, and I was like, I was thinking, I'm like, maybe just go over to the locker, get a charger for his phone. That's literally what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, let's keep it simple.
Yep.
Yeah. But I gotta ask now. Now that unfortunately your team lost, which by the way, I actually, when I had predictions, I had them to win. So I'm just gonna give you like that I actually thought they were gonna win. This was before the series started too, by the way.
Okay.
Who are you now going for?
Colorado.
Oh yeah, that's your second team, isn't it?
Yep.
We gotta wait till Wednesday for the Edmonton game.
Yeah, do you know how much that sucks? Knowing that if Vegas won, we play Tuesday. If they lost, now the Oilers play Wednesday, and I'm like, well, I'm going to Dynamite on Wednesday. But then when I walk outside, it's just a watch party going on, so it's gonna be fun to get just away from people.
It's gonna be insane for you guys.
Yeah, so we've already made the decision just to watch the game there. Well, because the thing is getting an Uber would be expensive. I'm like, it'll be more expensive when the game's over. So think about that. I don't know. It's not gonna be a cheap night, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
And it wasn't exactly planned. Like,
Well,
and
no,
I do think also we knew it was Vancouver, Edmonton for what, 2-3 days now. We still have to wait till Wednesday for the game.
yeah.
Like, holy crap! Carolina, New York already got a game in last night. Like, there's no way you could have done it earlier.
What I don't get is why they started the second round with Carolina and New York when the first round was still going on with Dallas and Vegas.
Well, they do that all the time in NBA. And, like, it was always weird to me there. And, like, I was like, I don't think NHL has ever done that before.
No,
I just don't like it.
No, if anything, you make that the late game. So at the very least, it starts after the first round ends.
Right?
At the very least. But no, I guess not. But whatever. Vegas lost. I'm happy either way. And we got a shitload of points in our pool for that New York Ranger game with Carolina.
Oh, Gunther's got himself a new Titantron.
Mm-hmm. No, I think he's had that one for a little bit, actually.
I've never noticed the opening part then.
Yeah, he's had that one for a bit. I love the fact that
that's a new one.
666.
No, that's a new Gunther with him in front of the
pillars.
Yeah.
He's setting him back. I watch it. Yep. He's totally no.
I really thought we were going to get the coat take off just there.
No, don't be that excited to see a man take off his shirt.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Just trying to get my third finger here. All right. Come on.
Hey, I rolled right into that one. I rolled with the punches on that one, actually.
It's funny. They just did WrestleMania XL, and now they're at the XL Center. That's kind of ironic.
Which, by the way, was the home of WrestleMania 11.
Mm-hmm.
The worst WrestleMania, in my opinion.
No, because I like Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
Okay, I'll give you Shawn and Diesel, and LT and Bam Bam was actually pretty good too, but
yeah,
the rest of the card was just
And Pamela Anderson was.
Yeah.
And so was Jenny McCarthy. Come on.
Okay, I'll give you that before she went anti-vax because yeah, you know what I mean?
And Salt and Pepper were pretty solid performing for
Yeah.
It was actually better than people think, actually. Go back. And because it was it was Hartford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some dude in the first row was wearing a random Oilers jersey, so I do not hate it at all. Like, so random. To the point, I actually have a photo of this on my phone because it's so random that I had to show people. Oh, this was a while ago that I took it. Unless I deleted it. Because I have... Nope, look. Right there. Because you see Diesel selling. Right there. Edmonton Oiler guy right there.
Oh, yeah. I see that dude every time I watch the show.
And one better, it's a sell. But yeah. Right. Hold on. Boom. Right there.
Yeah.
So random.
Oh,
In the
another
Hartford Civic Center back in the day.
yeah.
Yep.
Another piece of history about this arena. This was also the site of Mick Foley's retirement match against Triple H inside Hell in a Cell, same arena. I don't really count that as his retirement match, given that a month later he fought for the the WWE title at WrestleMania.
Yep.
OMD, you and I went together to Blue Liners to watch that.
Yep.
And it was the first time we experienced a 4-hour WrestleMania because we realized when that Fatal 4-Way was coming on, it was like 11:30 at night. It was almost midnight by the time the show ended.
Yep. But that was back when they could do a 4-way in 15 minutes as opposed to stretching it out for an hour.
I put my earphones back at the wrong part of that conversation.
We were actually talking about the WrestleMania 2000 main event.
I know. Where Jericho was supposed to be in it.
That's right, too. He was.
He was supposed to be the Mick Foley part in that match. Yeah. I love how they go back to commercial, and that's when you see Sheamus's gut.
Yeah.
Man, I feel bad for that guy because he is just a hard ass worker.
I don't need to know about you working Sheamus's ass or him working yours.
No, I just said he was a hard ass worker. I didn't say anything about
me.
Now, if you want to install some of that hard ass working to maybe Nylander on his back checking skills, then
You know what? Even though he missed 3 games, Nylander at least showed up, made the effort. I know Matthews didn't,
or
going
Marner.
down didn't help. Marner, well, Marner will not be a Leaf come July 1st.
I think you guys should just trade Tavares for, I don't know, some Viagra, because at least that knows how to stay up when it matters.
Yeah, but Tavares has the full no move.
Yeah, well, you can just put him in timeout because he's a baby anyway.
Can we just put him on long-term injury for next season?
Well, I mean, works for Vegas. Maybe he peed his little Maple Leaf bed. There's part of me that still believes he has that same bed now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he still has the sheets somewhere.
I just think that was such a bad decision.
Oh, I completely agree. I didn't want it. It was like the year before when they're like, oh, the Leafs are making an offer to Stamkos. No. Don't sign Stamkos.
I would have taken Stamkos over Tavares any day of the week.
See, I didn't want Stamkos because the previous 2 years it was, 6 weeks into the season, he gets checked and he's out for the rest of the season through the playoffs. Then the following year against Edmonton, he crashed into the post and shattered his leg, missed the rest of the season.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if he was on the Leafs, he wouldn't have had that game, so he wouldn't have shattered his leg.
Yeah.
Boom. But also, it's one thing.
He shattered his leg during the regular season against Edmonton and then missed the rest of the season through the playoffs.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If he was on the Leafs, then he wouldn't be playing Edmonton, so that game wouldn't have happened. Therefore, he wouldn't have shattered his leg in Edmonton because he wouldn't be in Edmonton.
Well, not on that specific date, but
No, but I mean, I think when anybody gets hurt on a specific occasion, it's because of that specific like situation. I think
Right.
if it was, if say Seth Rollins didn't have to wrestle that match, didn't have to be in the match against Kane that night, does he go for that power bomb and still tear his knee out?
right.
Probably not, right?
Yeah, that'd be like saying too, if Sting didn't take that buckle bomb or didn't wrestle Rollins, does he retire from WWE?
Yeah.
And in that case, probably not.
What if Stone Cold and Owen don't have a match that night? What happens if it's Stone Cold and like Aldo Montoya? He doesn't get pile driven. He doesn't break the neck. Maybe Austin 316 doesn't go all the way, because we all know when he was hurt, he still did all the shows, but he just did those little spurts. He just came in, stunned somebody, and that was it. And that led up to the big stun against Vince McMahon. Maybe that doesn't happen. So
it's a whole butterfly effect, really.
yeah, like just a hard-hitting match here.
Yeah.
God.
I mean,
did we expect any less from these two?
No, but we got what we got with Ilja. And then now we're getting this. Like, it's all, and then like even Natalya and IYO, like we're getting some of the best in-ring action on a Raw in a while.
Oh, tonight has been absolutely incredible. I think had they not had Punk go for however long he did on the mic, we could have had at least one more match.
Yeah, the Kofi Ray match we could have had.
Until I hear that like, oh, his promo went too long, we had to push something out. Okay, but even then, does that really make the match? Or does it give it like maybe a 7-minute match and you're just like, no, I wish it got 12.
True.
So like at the end of the day, like, does it fit in the match? Maybe. But just because it fits in the match doesn't mean the match gets ample time either. It just fits it in. So at the end of the day, maybe it's better this way. Because I'm sure if it's a good match, they'll probably put it up on their socials.
Yeah.
That's something I kind of want them to maybe think about doing. If they're doing live events and they have things that matter on them, have that on your network. Have it on whatever streaming platform that you carry. Because people will watch it. People will tune in.
Yeah, so if you're going to do Kofi and Ray at a house show, why not throw not just that match, but maybe the whole show up on YouTube or something?
Yeah. I mean, it all depends on what that whole show does, right? But if you have impact to your angles,
I think we're getting Kaiser getting thrown out here.
This is my thing, though. I don't think he should. And this is why. If the referee didn't see anything, how can he assume anything?
Yeah, because
if he assumes something, he should go to a disqualification.
Because he had his back turned to Gunther.
If he thinks Kaiser hit him, that's an immediate disqualification. And the match is awarded to Sheamus. But if he doesn't know if that's what Kaiser did, how can he actually throw him out?
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's the same call either way that pisses me off, just like in the NHL. When you give a guy a tripping penalty and the other guy an embellishment penalty at the same time, it's either one or the other. It's never both. You're absolutely saying, I don't know, but maybe. And that's not what we ever want from an official. We want something black and white, just like your damn shirt.
This is why I agree with your idea of having the eye in the sky referee.
Yeah. OMD, this is what my eye in the sky idea is, in case you're curious.
Oh, we've been over it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But that's why they do go and check to see if they can knock a penalty down or if there is a penalty.
Yeah. And like, to me, how many times this year have you watched an NHL game and the ref gets in the way of a play because there's too many refs?
Yeah.
More than it needs to be, right?
Yeah.
So if you go back to 3, we don't get those situations. We have more actual play.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. Like, come on. Sometimes people think fixing an issue needs to be putting more into something. And when you do that, you're just convoluting what makes that what it is. So whether you're painting a picture and you're just like, I should add that. And then you're just like, that's too much now. Like, you can't go back because it's fitted. Like, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I don't know. It's always better to just be simple than it is with being too much. Oh, and I love. Oh, those are not the. Oh yeah, they got the Wolf Pack in Hartford, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that though. Just all the teams' logos up there.
Yep.
So when I went to WrestleMania 22, they had all the wrestlers on the active roster. Like, they had something on them, and they had those alongside the top of the arena. I thought that was awesome.
I kind of agree with you, Perish. I like that setup too, because it kind of turned that whole the entire Allstate Arena into one big WrestleMania set.
I love the dude's crown who's dressed up as Macho King. Like that crown is so old school too.
He's pretty spot on with the Macho King, with the crown design too.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting the finish here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
That we will.
And right back to that knee for Gunther.
Today was Dakota Kai's birthday as well.
Yeah.
She turned 36.
Only she had one. Oh, that is so cheap. I tried to order food and something. They literally are throwing, oh, I'm sorry, they're experiencing high volume 5 minutes before closing. No, you're not working to when you're supposed to. That is so cheesy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way it's going to be a submission.
No, this isn't going to end in submission. If it does, I'd be pretty surprised. Spoke too soon.
Wow.
Sorry, OMD.
Why? Like, what? Just why? That's twice now, man.
Wow, they ever get out of that show the show pretty damn fast, though.
Well, I mean, they were right on time.
Right?
Now, what did we all think of the show?
Fantastic.
Very entertaining show.
I found in the beginning, early on, it was there was too much on the promo between Judgment Day and then Punk right afterwards. But then once they settled in and got to wrestling took over.
Yeah.
I was honestly surprised. I wasn't expecting to get Chad Gable and Bronson Reed tonight.
Yeah, I was expecting all tournament matches, so that one kind of threw me for a loop. And I get that you have to hype the other matches that aren't going to be the King of the Ring, you know.
Yep.
Can I go on like a little 5-minute tangent?
Sure.
For all of your fucking food, like things like Skip or whatever, if your goddamn restaurant's closed, don't put it on your menu of available stores to order from. Jesus, my God. What a waste of time. If it's closed, you don't add it to what's available. Because it's not available if it's closed. Holy crap, is it annoying. Sorry, I had to just say that.
Dude,
Nothing pisses me off when people waste your time. It is by far the most annoying thing in there. It makes me want to take a steel chair and wrap it around your head.
I'm with you on that one.
But I feel like it. But yes, in-ring action, 100% was such a great treat because that's what we want to watch. We always want to watch that. And after a banger PLE of Backlash just 2 days ago, all we're getting now is in-ring matches. It's making the King and Queen of the Ring qualifying matches matter. So now we're invested in their quest to become King and Queen of the Ring, which is a great delight, which is something I was going to say earlier, but we got in such a tangent of making fun of each other that I have a feeling that in Triple H's first real attempt of doing King Queen of the Ring, he's going to put quality time into these qualifying matches.
Absolutely. See, I thought these were qualifiers, but they are listed as round 1 tonight.
Well, they did say qualifiers on their socials. And I think that's what round 1 is, are the qualifying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I find in WWE, even back in the day when they were doing it, qualifying matches and the first round just always were the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I was always confused because when I saw it qualifying, oh, you're just now in the bracket. But then now all of a sudden it's the first part of the bracket. So it was confusing for me. Just like ordering food is, right?
Yeah, I again, I'm with you on that one, Perish. What I hate though, when you're trying to use those delivery services online, when you finally go to check out your order and they say, "Oh, the store was closed." Meanwhile, the store was open when you fucking went into the look at the menu and make your order.
Right?
Speaking of things that I've of groceries and food, I was at Food Basics today. 6 packs of the 710s for Pepsi, including Dr. Pepper, are on for $3.99 right now.
Why do I have to get paid on Friday when that sale's probably going to be over?
Right now, I've got a case of Dr. Pepper from the dollar store out in the car right now, so I didn't need to grab any. But I am going back tomorrow to try and grab it if it's there.
Oh, it will be. But, gentlemen, what do you say we give out those socials?
Okay.
Starting with you, OMD.
Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, if the people want to find me on the socials, they can find me on the Book of Faces, Daniel Hrycyk, HRYCYK. On Snapchat, One Man Dynamic, capitals on O, M, and D. On Twitch at OMD17 and on Discord at OMD6370. Visually, you can catch me right here every Monday night with the Raw Patrol, with my two partners in crime here, as well as Carl Carafel and Bubba Duke, who both took their leaves early. As well, on Tuesdays, you can catch me right here with Chris Best, with Carl Carafel on Turnbuckle Talk at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time. On Thursdays, you can catch me on the Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke, and now potentially the Bulkster coming in to do a movie review. And as well, we're still not sure. We're now tweaking it due to other situations, but there is now on the Boar's Nest a Raw preview review show. And on Fridays with Chris Best and whoever else cares to join us with the SmackDown Security Division. And I will now pass it off to Mr. Perish.
Perish.
Yeah. If you read, or if you can read, you see everything ticking down. So I'm not going to waste your time because you can read it. But where you can find me visually is here on the Raw Patrol when I do my run-in. Why? Because I work. And yeah, that's what happens. That's a real thing. I'm honest. But you know what? I always show up. I'm always there. Like on Sundays. If StreamYard decides not to be an a-hole, I'm good to go at 10:15 my time, 12:15 Eastern time on Sundays, every Sunday for the Chris Perish podcast. And look, I'm getting really weak viewership lately. That's the honest truth. It's really affecting me. So if you guys really want to help me be a little bit more positive, please show up because it's fun and I want to engage. I want to open up and have an open Q&A on the show. So if you guys have questions for me, show up and ask because I'm an open book and let's do it. Let's have some fun every Sunday with the Chris Perish podcast, 12:15 p.m. Eastern every Sunday. And if you want to help support me, please go to rogueenergy.com and hit the promo code PERISH, P-E-R-I-S-H, and help save yourself not only 10%, but give a little kickback to me. That would be much appreciated. And please, all these socials, please, just, like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's free. I'm not even asking for money on this. It's just free. You can do it. You can. So click. Just click right now. Click. Please. Thank you if you did.
And same goes for me too. YouTube.com at CBRS Entertainment, Twitch.tv CBRS _Entertainment, Threads.net at CBSFilms83, Facebook.com Chris.Best83, TikTok.com CBRS.Entertainment. You can find me this Saturday night as I start Uncharted 4 with Saturday Night Gaming, provided my internet is not a dick to me. It was good tonight, so let's hope this gravy train keeps rolling. You can also find me every Monday night alongside Chris Perish, alongside OMD as we do the Raw Patrol. as we do turnbuckle talk. And I know I froze up a little bit there, but whatever. We're at the end of the show. And on that note, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and checking out our show, and have yourselves a wonderful evening.